All right, you're welcome back. It is the Channel Sport on Sunday, and Okpe has just joined the house. Okpe has just joined the house. You know, Okpe, you're welcome to the show.
It's nice being here, Ken.
But some of these stats, they are very, very, very funny stats that you look at. One of them has to do with, 2018. You know, we were right there at the Commonwealth Games in 2018. But what really got me, all of us laughing here, was the stat that we actually took part in 9 events when we competed in 9 events. We got 9 gold. And I tell you this, no, we also got 9 silver. 9 gold, 9 silver, you know. But then, guess what? We finished 9th. We finished 9th. I hope it was not the 9th Commonwealth edition. I don't know.
We can turn it around. Let's turn it around.
2018 is called. For those of them who also have all this numerology, when they do all those things, you can add 1 + 8 and also give you 9. So probably it was supposed to be a year that has to do with some 9s. Before you get, it is the year in review. And then he said his high point was our participation at the World Cup. It was the jersey, the unveiling of the jersey, and not
the participation itself.
And not even how we fared at the World Cup. The matches we played, the goals Ahmed Musa scored were not there. Like, it was the event unveiling of the of the jersey.
We won that World Cup, the jersey World Cup now.
Okay, we won the jersey World Cup. So,
I think, Ken, anyhow we made progress coming from the match against Burkina Faso, where Yekini had to be the Nike or Adidas in quote, how to start trimming people's track down. So I think preparation-wise, some of the problems we've been having off the pitch, I think this year we tend to nib some of them in the board, and I think that is a good one for the football administrators. However, the sore point remains the issues surrounding and concerning Football League.
Okay, that was it. That is it. Before you came in, also we talked about the league ending. They said it was what doctrine of necessity? We have a way of getting it in Nigeria. When we have worked ourselves into a quagmire, we want to look at how to get out of it. So as at week 24, we said yes, our league has ended because we need to meet up with CAF to submit our representatives there, and then but that will not just it. Instead of the league to continue, we would have submitted as at 24. I think I don't know, but this is my opinion. I'll put it to the house here and also to those of you at home. We would have just submitted Lobby's name and then let the league continue and get the champion. At the end of the, we could have concluded the league.
Why was the league postponed? Nobody's asking that question.
No, we asked the question.
Let me see.
You remember we spoke with Olakbade here, Bukola Olakbade, and then with that evening they said, look, why shut down football in Nigeria and go to the World Cup? Was that even your high point of 2018?
You know, the last time,
or your lowest point, which would have been the highest point and the lowest point. I think so.
What was the response? What was the response?
No, he said, of course, he was against it. He spoke against it.
Yeah. But I think what we had with was more the tyranny of the majority. Yeah. Majority of the football administrators were in favor, and they'll say,
because like we're told, some of them, majority of them were in Russia, even without watching a single match. So, I mean, that was the issue.
I think one thing the administrators didn't, it's not about going back, but one thing they didn't put into perspective was this. It's just like someone telling me they are shutting down my source of business since June. I should go away and come back next year. Because that was exactly what we do to those players. We shut down their source of income. Match bonuses, they don't get those match bonuses, even add their calculations through the year. For those who pay salary.
Let's even look at personal achievement. Yes. A certain junior Locosa that was bound to break a certain goal scoring record. And that was equally cut short. Yes. They didn't put a lot of things, they didn't factor a lot of things into considerations, and they just did what they did. And obviously, open up until this very moment, still affecting the whole...
Exactly. That's what I just want to point out what you talk about, junior Locosa. We won the Nations Cup in 1994. We were supposed to defend it in 1996 in South Africa. then Rashid Yekini has 13 goals.
A goal of Poku.
Laurent Poku. That's what I'm saying. He just had one goal also to meet up with Laurent Poku. You understand? And become the all-time top scorer at the Nations Cup. We missed going to 96. We missed going to 98. And by the time we came back in 2000, it was all the same Yekini. That's a Yekini that has an average of 5 goals per match, per tournament. So by then we would have said, look, the man would have been at 23. When Eto'o was scoring 20 goals to be the top scorer at AFCON, he would have been chasing Yekini's record, and maybe he would have been there for decades. You get it? So basically, that's what happened to Junior Lokosa. He had the opportunity to do that, but he couldn't.
You can see the young man. You can see one of the highlights of his career.
That is highlight, of course. They truncated, or that is an ambition, the opportunity for him to have been the top scorer of all time in the league, and also that would have also positioned him in getting some club outside. It's a recommendation. But they look at your resume. You look at your resume and say, "Oh, this is the top scorer." You have respect. How many goals did he score? And they look at it.
The
lines are still open. The lines are still open.
You know the problem with people in this country, especially the people in position of leadership. You have this followership who says Babari Babake,
They're all yes men.
All yes men. When they see critics, they don't like their face. They say, oh, you criticize every time. There's a reason for you to criticize. If there's no reason, you would not be doing that. It's also an exercise. It's an ecosystem. We must exist together.
Let me ask your brain, Yomi. This issue of NNL and MPFL, it is ongoing. I mean, no retreat, no surrender. We want to promote. We are not going to promote. We're not going to demote. But we want to promote 4. And they said no. You are supposed to give us 4. Why will give you 4? If you're not giving us any, then you take our 8. You understand? And then you are not coming and say it is going to be an abridged league. And from what Olakbade said, he said the NFF approved the promotion of. That was why he resigned from the top of the NNL. That they approved, and later on they went back on their words. You
even know what I feel.
Yeah,
the whole thing went wrong from the onset. You set
onset as at when?
When the league started, the idea was they played to a conclusion.
Yeah.
Teams to be relegated. Teams to be
exactly.
They should have done that. Listen, when you derelict from that, you throw everything into chaos. Everybody is right afterwards. Everyone is right. What I'm saying is that I can't find a difference between 24 teams playing in MPFL next season, in whatever name they call it, abridged or bridge or whatever, or 28 teams. If you cannot demote, then you cannot lay claim to say they can promote 8.
Exactly.
You have no fundamental, excuse to say that they cannot. Because you already betrayed the whole system. You betrayed the agreement. You betrayed the common rules everybody is playing with. And then you throw the league into chaos. So I absolutely stay with the NNL.
But to be fair to them,
to who?
Based on the NFF, they were having issues outside. Issues of legitimacy, issues, a lot of
That
things.
was not the problem. Excuse me. That was not the problem at that time. In June, there were league games going on all over the world. During that June time, there was no crisis. The man who was always fighting the NFF wasn't there.
But
he had no issue. They shut the league down on their own.
They shut down.
Listen, you know my problem? I'm saying the league should sit them and ask, why did you shut the league down? Because this thing will happen.
No,
again.
but listen, I think there was this issue that FIFA
you know why I'm so angry? I want to bring out my ticket again. I'll keep doing it. See,
it's true.
I pay every time to watch Nigerian football. Excuse me.
Yes.
I don't just go in there to watch and go in for free. See,
that is
all of them. Yeah, that's my ticket.
That is which is good. This is MFM versus Gombe United. MFM Plateau United.
I pay to watch.
Yes.
They need to give me a reason why they shut the league down.